Okay, deducing structures part 2. Okay, so from the previous slide, we have learned that how to answer from the beginning. Okay, now we are going to answer from the final. What does it mean? Okay, let's look at the questions. Okay, there are 3 isomers of C4H8O, which gives orange precipitate when 2,4-phenyl hydrazine is added. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so there are 3 isomers, and then we can see there are isomer A, B, and C. Okay, so meaning that, okay, C4H8O. Okay, we know that this is CN, H2N, O. Okay, 3 of the isomers, isomer A, B, and C, gives orange precipitate. Orange precipitate means positive chemical test with 2,4-DNPH. Okay, now next one. Isomer A gives yellow precipitate in the iodoform test. Okay, let's write down here. A plus iodoform test, basic, and then we get yellow precipitate. Okay, but B and C don't have yellow precipitate. Okay, now when isomer C reacts with lithium aluminium hydride followed by hydrolysis, okay, C reacts with lithium aluminium hydride followed by hydrolysis, okay, will produce 2-methyl 1-propanol. Okay, the question asks us to draw the structures. Okay, now let's see what we can start from here. Okay, CnH8O. Okay, give positive test. Okay, the orange precipitate to T4-24-DNPH. Okay, this is Brady's test. Okay, Brady's test is to confirm the presence of carbonyl group. Okay, meaning that it could be either aldehyde or ketone because we only have one oxygen. And this is a general formula homologous series for aldehyde or ketone. Okay, now another one we look at. Okay, why do I say that we start from final? Answer from the final. Okay, you can see this is the IUPAC name of the product. Okay, so means that we don't have to guess anything. Okay, so we just write down the structure first. 1, 2, 3, 1-propanol, 2-methyl. Okay, this CH3. Okay, so lithium aluminium hydride followed by hydrolysis. We know that this is reduction. And A, B, C, they contain carbonyl group. Okay, C mass is carbonyl group. Okay, and then we can see here 1-propanol here is a primary alcohol. Okay, so which carbonyl group when undergo reduction will produce primary alcohol? It is aldehyde. Aldehyde when undergoes reduction will produce primary alcohol. Okay, so what is the shape of C? Okay, so this part has OH. So means that we will have C double bond O H. Okay, and then of course this H, this means, Okay, and then we have C, CH3, CH3, and H. Okay, so I will draw the isomer C first. So isomer C is C double bond O, H, C, CH3, H, then CH3. Okay, so this is for isomer C. Okay, now we know that there are three isomers. Okay, we have solved C. Now let's look at what is B or what is A. Okay, A said that it will give yellow precipitate. Yellow precipitate means there must be a C methyl carbonyl group here. Okay, so if we want to have a methyl carbonyl group, so let's see what are the possible structures that we can have for C4H8O. Okay, so we can have CH3, CH2, CH2, COH. Another one is C, 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 C double bond O, CH3. Okay, and then another one is the isomer C. Okay, we have no more other structures that contain carbonyl group which fulfill C4H8O. Okay, it says that A must have CH3. Okay, so we can see this part has CH3 methyl ketone group. So this is isomer A. Then another one would be isomer B. Okay, so just now, where do we start to solve all the problem? We start from 2-methyl 1-propanol. That's why I say this one we start from the final. Whereas the earlier question, we start from the beginning. Okay, and then remember the question asked for draw the structure. So you can see I redraw all the structure. I wouldn't label here C. I wouldn't label here, okay, for example, C. Then I draw the structure. Okay, and then B, what is the structure? Okay, because the question, for answering the question, you need to draw the structure separately, not only inside the equation. Okay, so that's all for part 2, deducing structure.